fighting for it. You're so hungry.
Fucking thing is tuned up.
Oh! Right turn goes into the wall.
Just a little bump in the road, you know. We're bouncing off walls the whole season.
Thanks for the hustle, everybody.
Every October, when I pull into Irwindale Speedway, I always have to stop, look at the grandstands, and take a photo. There's something about this place.
The House of Drift is such a special place for, I think, all the drivers. This is where it all started.
All the hype, all the legendary drivers that have drifted here, seeing all the titans of the sport get crowned here, it's a special place.
And your winner is Fredric the Norwegian Hammer Aasbo!
For me, it was jaw-dropping. When I came here to drive, it was just holy crap. Part of that is related to the fact that it's the last round of the year. It's the craziest track that we have. It's the gnarliest track that we have.
This place, this track, is kind of like a gladiator ring. It goes south real quick. These walls are unforgiving. They do not budge. I know from experience. Really nothing to lose here, so people end up pushing too hard.
The goal today is to work on the things that we have control over, which is making sure that Fredric's in the right mindset. He knows what he's going up against as far as competition, making sure the car is reliable and set up well so Freddie can drive it well. So those typical things. The goals don't change any other weekend.
Freddie still has a shot at the championship mathematically. It's definitely going to be a tough one, and a lot of things would have to go right, and a lot of things would have to go wrong for a lot of drivers for that to happen. But there's still that hope.
We have an all-Toyota battle stepping up here. Jonathan Castro, Toyota GR86, Dominican's finest. And then you got Fredric Aasbo, three-time defending champ mathematically. He is quite a distance behind. Aasbo's 81 points behind our leader.
The funny thing about drifting is that if you have an unbroken streak against someone, it doesn't reduce the pressure.
Look at that. Fredric Aasbo in the chase. I mean, this is just very uncharacteristic of what we've seen from Fredric Aasbo. So here we go.
I don't think you need to push so much on the entry. You just need to kind of stay close to him and do a decent chase behind him.
Hey, copy.
Big angle there. Look at locked and loaded. We talked about how Castro just has these moments of greatness, and there is one right now. I mean, the car was just so settled. There goes Fredric Aasbo. Talk about that smoke. Oh, and Fredric Aasbo pushes, goes through the wall. Fredric Aasbo gets out of shape. Very uncharacteristic of the Norwegian Hammer, and Castro's putting on one heck of a show out front.
What a way to open the top 32 here.
Did you guys touch a little bit, Freddie? Repeat? Did you guys touch it all?
I was in my own head. I pushed a little bit harder than I had to. I knew he had a fast car. I knew we were not where we wanted to be with cars set up.
Here we go, Fredric Aasbo in the Supra out front.
Still feels slightly tight on the bank.
Set ablaze, Castro initiation. He drops down low. That's not exactly where you want to be. Maybe the car got a little bit of damage there on that first run. Big angle for Freddie. That was a crazy transition.
It's a lot harder getting your second and third championship, I think. Because the first one, you're fighting for it. You're so hungry. After that, you're just defending.
Transition was amazing from Fredric Aasbo, trying to shake Castro off his tail.
To back it up, to have all it takes to get even better and grow with the sport, it's so hard.
Freddie was aggressive. That was a gangster flick past that inside clip.
I think we made a mistake of thinking that this season would be similar to last year.
A championship contender today is knocked out early. Fredric Aasbo is knocked out.
All Jonathan had to do was stay behind him, which he did, so we lost 100%. It's been an exciting 2023. All done this year.
Good riddance.
Good riddance, yes. Not the day. not the day, not the year. Lots of stuff for me to figure out on a mental and driving side. I think also some setup ideology things to figure out in the off season, but it mostly starts here. So we'll take this on the chin and move on.
We've been slacking. I need to invest more in my ability to drive. I need to grow with the sport. Lots of things, lots of notes, lots of ideas I want to bring to the table and get better at. But first, before all of that, I need to put this all on the side for a little bit and reset and bring back the hungry Freddy from 10 years ago.
The weekend's not over. So it only matters every round that Ryan's doing at this point.
All right, the fans are prepared. They got their umbrellas, but not for rain, for the sun. Here in 32, and then going into 16, Taylor Hull, Ryan Tuerck, that's our next battle. As we take a look at Ryan Tuerck, he's made 2 semifinals in a row. One of the best qualifying drivers this year. Ryan Tuerck qualifying 20th compared to 13th of Taylor Hull. Here we go, Taylor Hull out front.
Drive into turn 1 like he's not there. He will light off and you'll be on his door.
Ryan Tuerck is going to need to get that 4-cylinder turbo nitrous hot hatchback to the side of the Corvette. Stars and stripes of Taylor Hull, puts it to the wall. Transitions, look at that, Ryan Tuerck almost identical time.
Ryan able to, really show that veteran status. This is some of the best driving we've seen from him all year, and I'm really excited to see what he's going to do in the chase.
Ryan Tuerck would love to get the win here at Irwindale. Ryan Tuerck initiates high on the bank. Taylor Hull gets into the wall.
Our car feels great, guys.
Tuerck does need to complete this run. Ryan Tuerck gets the win, advances on. He'll be going up Dylan Hughes later on in top 16.
Take a deep breath and get yourself turned around.
The fans of Formula Drift are phenomenal. Obviously, there's a lot of negativity around the judges and all that, which sucks, but I get it. Like, they want their driver to win at whatever fault, you know what I mean? To no fault.
Aasbo was robbed.
Even if they're clearly lost, they still think they won.
I have Aasbo winning.
All these people show up to me and like, look at my forearm, I tattooed your autograph. It blows my mind, the unconditional support I get.
That's my first time out. It's crazy.
There just seems to be so many new fans and so many new people this year. You met so many people coming up to me and just saying that this is my first time here. I'm like, holy crap, that's crazy.
Good job, I'm so proud of you.
I think it's always so cool to hear them when there's a big moment and the crowd just roars and erupts. That like gives you goosebumps. So it's that does not get old, that's for sure. The show just keeps getting better and better. The driving is just so phenomenal now, and the battles are insane, and the cars are crazy, and it's cool that the fans are seeing that and are attracted to it. FD's role in car culture and kind of where it is right now, it's definitely trending upwards as far as notoriety and popularity. I think the fans of FD are more tuner culture, and it's people who are more like how most of the drivers have started out, where you're just a dude who's into this drifting world and this drifting community, and that's kind of my story, where I was instantly in love with drifting, and that's all I wanted to do, and I just had blinders on until I got here. There's just so many different things that are really exciting about drifting, cars and the drivers and the teams, and I think the tuner culture is really our core fan base.
Are you ready to meet your top 16 drivers here at the House of Drift? Make some noise! This gentleman comes to us from New Hampshire, the Rockstar Energy Drink driver that is Ryan Tuerck. All the cars, all the drivers, all the excitement of Formula Drift. We're not stopping until we find out who wins here at Irwindale. And here we go with an exclamation point. Our next battle, Dylan Hughes, Ryan Tuerck. Dylan Hughes will lead. Ryan Tuerck giving chase. And here we go. Ryan Tuerck, boom, jumps to the side. A little bit of wavering, drops down, does exceed that front bumper, the proximity.
Thing is tuned up. I gotta tell you, holy f.
The last 3 rounds have been a lot better for us as far as consistency in driving and going through battles and making it rounds, but there's just more competitors, a bigger talent pool, the level of drivers that have stepped up the skill set and have shown up and come to the plate ready to hit home runs, you know?
I think you can go faster.
Copy that, biddies. Copy that.
And here we go. That is Ryan Tuerck out front. Dylan Hughes in the chase position. Ryan Tuerck working his way up the bank. Woo! Massive angle there from Ryan Tuerck right in front of the Rockstar Energy VIP suite. We've got contact. Dylan Hughes goes in the bumper. Ryan Tuerck.
Just small contact with Dylan coming into out inner 2, and I'm pretty sure that's what kind of capped off the win for us to advance on a top 8.
I was so hopped up. It was like so much emotion in that battle because you're like, this is it. You're only in top 16 and you feel like you're in the friggin' finals. And then like you get the win and then you're like, I got this next battle I gotta get ready for. You wanna go out there, frickin' do 2 laps, show your dominance, get the win, and move on to the next round.
Actually, I got to pull up the live stream and watch this next battle to see who we're going to win.
How we doing out there, Irwindale? Make some noise! Getting here to the Great 8. Here we are with our next battle. This is Forrest Wang who will lead, and Ryan Tuerck, that Rockstar Energy Drink driver. Ryan Tuerck would love to get a victory. They'd love to see that here at just such an iconic track.
I kind of started pouring more aggression on as I went through the rounds, and thank God I went through rounds because I should have been more aggressive throughout the whole course of the day. It was just slow. I was on a slow burn of like dialing up when I should have already been at that point.
All right, so here we go, our first battle of the Great 8.
Ryan Tuerck starting off strong. Great job in that mimicking effect, surging forward, keeping angle in the car.
Forrest Wang, good angle, not as high as we've seen previously, coming into that inside clip.
Huge opportunity here for both drivers.
FD is, there's not a ton of rounds, and every single one counts, and every single battle counts. I'm a driver, and I'm out there to drive for a podium, drive for a win.
Oh, come on, this is the House of Drift. We don't know who's won just yet. Make some noise! Well, here we go. Ryan Tuerck will lead. Forrest Wang giving chase.
Take a deep breath, go for that 100-point qualifying run.
Cheers in their cans for Ryan Tuerck, the Rockstar driver. Nice, just fluid initiation, just goes right into it, but good angle. And Forrest Wang ducking into the smoke. And that second outside zone, Ryan Tuerck really dragging bumper on that wall, and that back bumper is tiny. Score, and it's goal for Ryan Tuerck. And he finds himself in the Final Four for 3 rounds in a row. Ryan Tuerck with some great driving.
We found something on the car setup around St. Louis time, and then we were able to progress that into the rest of the year, which was a huge elevator for us and what we're capable of on track now. And we decided to pretty much just run that all the way to the ragged edge. So we were at the limit of what we could do power-wise. That was pretty much our limiting factor.
If he advances on to the Final Four, this will be 3 Final Fours in a row. A win just evading him. Big battle here. The Rockstar Cats, Fredric Aasbo, Ryan Tuerck, both want to get a championship.
Our team, Papadakis Racing, we're also competitive, but I like to think that we're definitely a family. You know, we support each other through thick and thin, and gotta be grateful for that.
That was awesome.
When Steph is mad, there's never anything that's gonna be said like I did something wrong, because that's not the way Steph runs the team. They wouldn't expect us to ever do that to them if we were on the other side of that.
Good job cleaning that up.
He's been at the top for so long with Freddie and the rest of the guys, so he's very quick to get back to the drawing board and wants to know, like, all right, what changes do we need to make, and we'll figure out how to do it better.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm getting older. I'm the older guy in the sport now. I only want to compete for so long as I'm passionate and still have that fire in me to want to win. Steph's a very professional person, so I think if he was ready to make a change, he would let me know.
Just do it.
Am I fearful of that? Currently, no. I kind of take it as it comes.
Buy that man a drink.
Here we are, our first battle of our Type S Final Four. So now it's Novak versus Tuerck. It is a must-win for Ryan Tuerck to get on the podium. All the other three drivers in the Final Four are higher qualifying drivers. The Rain-X Toyota GR Corolla Rockstar Energy Drink driver would love to end the season on a high. Run one of our first battle of the Final Four. Nick Novak, Ryan Tuerck.
Novak, he is running a similar style of drive as Forrest Wang. That's why there's no changes. Good, I'm good to go.
Ryan Tuerck in that Rain-X Toyota GR Corolla. You see the Rockstar Energy Drink on that back window, and we'll see it maybe on the podium. Nick Novak, high on the bank, settled. Ryan Tuerck, you see him kind of shimmying his way. Behind the scenes, he drops down pretty low there. Now past that inside clip. Oh, Ryan Tuerck goes into the wall.
I got lost in the smoke. Yeah, you were where you're supposed to be, and you were just 6 inches back and clipped the knuckle.
Ryan Tuerck, that knuckle section of that second outside zone.
It's just a little bump in the road, you know, no big deal. We're bouncing off walls the whole season. It's nothing new, and especially Irwindale. You come here, you're like, you don't hit the wall, you don't slap your into the wall, then you ain't driving hard enough.
We did our best, brother. Good work this year. Thanks for the hustle, everybody. God damn it. Damn it.
I really thought we were going to have that one. Just got lost in the smoke for that split second. Transition offline by, 6 inches, a foot. Damn it. No champagne this year, not friggin' one sip of champagne.
I'm a driver, and I'm out there to drive for a podium. I am absolutely not satisfied with my 7th place finish this year in a championship.
What's the saying? Either you win or you learn. This season, I thoroughly learned. Looking back, we were able to really come out strong. We had some great podium results. We were in the championship hunt.
Fredric Aasbo gets the points lead.
I wondered how long this will last for. And then we came to Seattle, and we got a big reality check.
There is so much on the line here. Fredric Aasbo is knocked out, and that is huge.
Last year, I was able to turn it around. This year, it got worse.
Ryan Tuerck upsets Fredric Aasbo.
I knew we were done. After my loss in the top 32, Mario came over to me in tears. He was like, Freddie, the day you quit, I am also quitting. So fix your get your motivation back, get your drive back. I got you. I know I'm replaceable. Any drifter in the world would like my seat. They'd like to be the driver of the Papadakis Supra, right? So to know that you're replaceable also means that you're vulnerable. But to hear the boys on the team saying that they still got my back, that, says a lot.
Sometimes there's those days or those events where you just are really connected to your car and you do a lap, like Long Beach this year in qualifying. That kind of lap was really special to me. Everything clicked. Every single movement in the car just was like so dialed and so on point, and it felt absolutely effortless.
A damn near perfect score for Tuerck.
I like to look at those kind of positive things that like brings good vibes and good energy. Once you start thinking about the bad, forget about it.
It's difficult. It's difficult to find where to draw the line and when to step away from this. I know that that decision is mine. The Papadakis Racing guys, they saw something in me back then when I was a nobody. They believed in me. They gave me the shot. They made me a champion. I owe everything in this sport to them. I am not done yet. From here on, the plan's already clear. I need to step away from this for a while. Forget about cars, go out there, get in shape, go surf, do something daring. I'm trying to reignite that fire.
I mean, the immediate goal is to win a goddamn championship so I can fucking retire. I still want it to happen. I still feel like I'm still at the top of my game, and the car is still progressing, and the team is still phenomenal. Like, I still have the drive and the motivation and a fire to want to win a championship. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to go out there and just absolutely freaking crush people.
Down, you're good to go.
And then put an exclamation point on my career like that. I have the best opportunity still with the GR Corolla, with Papadakis Racing, to make it happen.
We know we have a lot of work to do. We all need to be on the same page, really charge forward, because that's what everybody else is doing. If we do all that successfully, we'll be back in championship winning form.